The following is an excerpt from The History of the Rangers, The Early Years, by Carl Allard, 2087, Allard Press, Ranger Center, hardbound page 293, $20 gold. Tensions grew with the coming of 1998. The United States Citadel Star Station was slated to be fully operational by March. Soviet charges that the space station was merely a military launching platform alarmed a number of non-aligned nations. 2 weeks before Citadel was due for full operation, the station transmitted a distress signal. Immediately after the message was sent, most of the satellites orbiting the planet were swept clean from the sky, leaving the great powers blind. In military panic, each sent their nuclear arsenals skyward. On that day, a company of U.S. Army engineers were in the southwestern deserts, building transportation bridges over dry riverbeds near a newly constructed federal prison for criminals condemned to death. The engineers took over the prison and expelled the inmates into the desolate desert to complete their sentences. The company soon realized that communities beyond the desert's grip had also survived, and felt compelled to help these other survivors rebuild and live in peace. Toward this end, the Desert Rangers, in the great tradition of the Texas and Arizona Rangers a century before, were born. The prison, which came to be known as Ranger Center, grew to be one of the strongest outposts in the Wasteland. The Desert Ranger badge of authority, the Ranger Star, is one you wear. New orders await, and with them, your adventure in the Wasteland begins. After several strategy meetings with the leader of the Desert Rangers, General Sergro, you've been assigned to investigate a series of disturbances in the desert. You've been ordered to search for clues in High Pool, the Agricultural Center, and the Rail Nomads Camp, all of which are located to the west of Ranger Center.
All right. Hey, everybody. Game Scribble here with you. And we are at the Ranger Center, Wasteland Remastered. This is a game from the 80s, I think, came out. And it kind of spearheaded the whole post-apocalyptic genre that led us into Wasteland 2, Wasteland 3, which were top-down, turn-based RPGs. They got me into PC gaming, and then with the Fallout series on console. We're here on the Xbox. Wasteland Remastered was released last Tuesday, and I haven't played this game in, I don't know, 25 years. So figured I'd give it a shot here and see if I can remember the little cool quirks, the cool little things about this game that really made me fall in love with video games, actually. So here we are with character creation. And when you start a new game, you are given these 4 characters. They each have their own little tools and abilities and stats and things like that. And you can access them on the console here on the Xbox. You press the RT, the right trigger, and you can move the left stick around and move this little wheel, and you can access all of the characters. And when you look at them, you see their stats: strength, intelligence, luck, speed, agility, dexterity, charisma, their constitution, is their hit points, of course, sex, nationality. Everybody starts as a rank private. Then you can scroll over and see what they're carrying. These are the items that they're carrying. They're all pretty much carrying the same thing. And then what skills they have. So basically, you're given a preset group of 4 characters. I don't like these 4 characters. I like to make my own characters. Now you can only have 4 in your starting party, so you need to delete them and make new characters. So you could just go ahead and delete all 4 of them and start fresh. But there's a trick here, and the first thing you want to do is pick the first guy, Hellraiser, and you're going to take all of the items that Hellraiser has, and you're going to transfer them to another character. So what I do is I take Hellraiser, I take all of his stuff here, and I'm going to trade it with Snake Vargas. And that's everything. I mean, everything that he's carrying. All the gun, all the ammo, everything. We're just going to transfer all of this to Snake Vargas, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so Hellraiser now has no items left that are available to him. So we can go ahead and delete him. So we'll go ahead and hit the delete button, which is Y. We'll choose Hellraiser, and we will delete Hellraiser. So now we have Angela Death, Thrasher, and Snake Vargas. We're going to do the same thing with Angela Death. We're going to pick Angela Death. We're going to go over to her items, and we're going to transfer all of her items to Thrasher. Okay, so now Angela Death has no items left. So we can go ahead and delete Angela Death. And yes, we are sure we want to delete Angela Death. Okay, so now Thrasher and Snake Vargas are full of equipment. They probably can't carry anymore. They're at their capacity. So we're going to create 2 new players right now. All right, so when you hit the create player button, you get to this screen where it says roll again or accept. And what you want to do is you want to look at the stats on the right hand side of the screen. And the first stat that you are going to want to pay attention to is intelligence. Your intelligence is how many skill points you get. So that is the #1 thing you need to be concerned with. The maximum, I think, is 18. I always create my characters and I have 16 or more intelligence. So if I don't have 16 intelligence, I'm going to roll again. And I'm going to keep rolling until I get to a character with 16 intelligence. As soon as I get to, there's one. Okay, so this character here has 18 intelligence, which is absolutely great. The second thing that I'm looking for is the Constitution, which is your hit points. 34 is great. I think it starts around 22. I'm not sure what the max is, but you want right around 30 and above for your starting characters. So the intelligence is great at 18. The Constitution is great at 34. Now you're going to look at some alternate skills. There's 3 that we're really going to be concerned with: Dexterity, Luck, and Strength. You need a character that has high strength, you need a character that has high luck, and you need a character that has high dexterity. So this person actually has high luck. So this is going to be our luck character, and we're going to put some skill points into a skill called Gamble that we are going to use to make some money and things like that. So this character is our lucky character, so let's accept it, and then we'll have to think of a name. All right, so here we go. Well, we've created this guy. It's Franks and Beans. Thank you. Franks and Beans, everybody. So Franks and Beans is a male. I'm not sure where he's from, but we'll just say he's from the United States. That does not matter. Nationality does not matter. Sex matters only because I think there's one town where there's a male and a female bathroom, and you can go into the female bathroom and learn some stuff. So we do want to have one female in the party. So here are the skill points. We have 18 skill points to divvy out. Rule number 1 that I follow: everyone gets 1 in brawling. Brawling is a hand-to-hand skill. Brawling levels up automatically as you use hand-to-hand, and it gives you more attacks. Eventually you'll be able to do more attacks. So all of the characters that I create always get 1 in brawling. And they also, if you go down to the next set of skills, they also get 2 in assault rifle. That's going to be our main weapon throughout the game, is the assault rifle. Early game, you're going to want to use a hand-to-hand weapon. I'll show you that later. So that's why they get brawling. So 1 brawling, 2 assault rifle. We have 14 skill points to distribute. So we come down here to Gamble. We're going to put 3 skill points in Gamble. That leaves us with 7 skill points. Now, what we're going to do with the luck guy, because we have those extra skill points, and his other stats weren't great enough to really put anything else in these skills here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make him also our medic. So we need 2 medics in the group. You always want to have 2 in case one goes down and gets hurt or something happens to him. You have a backup. So we are going to put 2 points in medic. Now we have 1 point that is left over. In the PC version of the game, you were able to continue and accept this character with 1 skill point. Here, in this instance, you need to use all your skill points before it lets you leave the character screen here. So we have an extra skill. We're going to come down here to combat shooting. Not really sure that makes a big difference, but we'll give him 1 in combat shooting. And there you go. Frank Sinbeans. Welcome to our party. So now what we're going to do is we are going to create our second character. Remember, what we're looking for is a 16 in intelligence. That's what we're going to start with. Now we already have a luck character. So there's 16 in intelligence. You can see strength, dexterity, not that good at 10. And the constitution's only 29, so we'll go ahead and keep rolling. So because we already have a luck character, luck really isn't going to be that important to us. What we really want is strength and dexterity. So this character here has 16 intelligence, but only 4 strength and a 14 dexterity. Not really sure that this one's going to be good for us. Let's keep rolling. Alright, so we landed on this character. 17 intelligence, which is great, and 15 dexterity and 16 strength. So this is great. Also, the constitution is 33, which is really good. This is a really good character. I would think that this character would be our strength character, but also he can have some dexterity skills as well. So let's go ahead and accept this character and give him a name. Alright, so we've come up with the name. That's right. It's Chuck Norris. Who wouldn't want to have Chuck Norris in their ranger party? If you're talking about a ranger, you got to have Chuck Norris. And he's strong, and his dexterity would be high, I would imagine. So Chuck Norris, welcome to our squad here. Chuck Norris is definitely an American male. And let's go ahead and distribute his stats. Now he's going to have 1 in brawling. And then we're going to put 2 in assault rifle as normal. And then we're going to start thinking about our dexterity skills. The dexterity skills are pick lock, demolition, safe cracking, bomb, disarm, alarm, disarm. They are on this screen here. And with a high strength guy, you want a climbing and swimming, which are here. This is climbing and swimming. So we're going to head and do, we'll do 1 in swim, we'll do 1 in climb, and then we have 11 skill points left. So what we can do with him is we can do demolition, we can do alarm, disarm. So we could use him as our dex character. I kind of want to just use him as our strength character. I mean, it's up to you whether you want to mix and match. I wouldn't mind giving him a combat shooting. Let's give him 2 perception. You want to have a character that has high perception. And we're going to go ahead and give him 2 swim and 2 climb, because he's our strength guy. Now he has 3 points left. A couple different things you can do with him. You can either go pick lock. You can have him as your pick lock person. You can have him as your backup medic, but he's only going to have 1 level in medic. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make Chuck Norris our pick lock guy as well as our strength guy. And we're going to keep this character. Chuck Norris, welcome to our squad. So now we're full again with 4 people. So we're going to take Thrasher, and we're going to take all of his stuff, and we're going to give it to Chuck Norris. So let's start trading all of the equipment to Chuck Norris. Now, Chuck Norris is not going to be able to hold all of this because, remember, Thrasher has 2 characters worth of stuff. So we're going to take the important stuff. The guns, definitely want to trade because we're going to sell those. And then the rope. And then following that, the canteen. And then the crowbar. And basically, you're going to want to trade all the equipment. And then after you're done trading the equipment, then you can start trading the ammunition. Okay, so now you get to the point where Chuck Norris can't carry anymore. We're going to continue. So for as far as Thrasher goes, we can go ahead and delete him now. All right, Snake Vargas, same thing. Let's go into Snake Vargas's character. We're going to look at all of his stuff. We're going to trade it with Franks and Beans. And let's get Franks and Beans all stocked up here. Okay, so now we're here. Franks and Beans can't carry anymore. So they're all full, and we can go ahead and delete Snake Vargas. So yes, we want to delete Snake Vargas. See you later, buddy. Alright, now we can create 2 more characters. Alright, so we are creating another character. Again, oh my, look at that. 18 intelligence. All of the other things that we care about are absolutely shitty. So we're going to keep rolling. So this character here, we got 18 intelligence, which is awesome. 16 dexterity, which is really good. 14 strength is not bad. The luck and the speed and the charisma are down, but the constitution kind of worries me at 28. This is going to be a weaker character, and honestly, those 2 to 3 points really matter sometimes. So I really like the intelligence. I really like the dexterity. We are going to keep this character, even though there's low constitution. Let's go ahead and accept this character. Alright, so here we go. We've got Martha Stewart. I mean, look, you're running around in the desert, limited resources. You want Martha Stewart there. I mean, she can, you know, she can make something out of nothing. So let's go Martha Stewart. So Martha Stewart's a female. She's definitely from the United States. We're going to give her a 1 in brawling and a 2 in assault rifle as normal. Now, her dexterity was great, so we're going to make her our dexterity character. We already have Chuck Norris as our pick lock. So dexterity could be demolition, alarm disarm, bomb disarm, safe crack. Let's see if there's anything else. Metallurgy, I'm really not sure. There's only one real place that you use that. Cryptology, I'm not sure about. We can have her be a backup medic. I mean, she is definitely somebody that could be a backup medic. Her strength is also good enough where she could be a swim or climb character as well. Well, we're going to give her 2 in safe crack, 2 in demolitions. That leaves us with 2 points left. So let's go 1 in combat shooting, and just in case, we will give her 1 in, let's go sleight of hand, what the hell. So we're going to keep this character. She's our dex-based character. Martha Stewart, welcome to our squad. Alright, now we're going to create our last character. This character, we have a strength character, we have a dexterity character, we have a luck character. This character really can be anything that we want. Of course, high dexterity is great. So we're kind of looking for a hodgepodge, if you will. See, this character has great intelligence, great dexterity at 15, but the constitution is absolutely shitty, and this character is definitely going to die if we go into the Wasteland. So here's an interesting character. We have 18 intelligence, which is great. The charisma is high at 16. Dexterity is nah. Strength is nah. So basically, this is a charismatic, intelligent person, not really good at anything else, but the constitution's there, so this could be an option, you know, for somebody that has a lot of charisma. We can actually make this person our backup medic. So let's go ahead and accept this person. Now we just need to come up with 1 more name. And that's right, what party would be complete without Leroy Jenkins? Or how I can't say it like I should be able to say that, but Leroy Jenkins coming into the Desert Rangers squad. He's a male. He's from the United States. He's getting 1 in brawling. He's getting 2 in assault rifle. He's going to be our backup medic. Now he's got 8 points left. And he did have good charisma, so we're going to give him 1 in bureaucracy. Pretty sure that's good to have, I guess, at some point. Not really much else that's charisma based. We're also going to put him as having, I guess, perception. So we have 6 points left. We don't have enough for a third medic. We'll give him 1 in confidence because he's very charismatic. And let's see. We'll give him 1 in AT weapons, even though we're probably not going to be using those, just in case we come across something that we want to use. We'll give him 1 in combat shooting. Let's give him another 1 in bureaucracy. What the hell? And then, oh, I don't know. We'll have another 1 in picklock, just in case. So we're going to keep this character. Leroy Jenkins, welcome to the party. So that's it. We created 4 characters. 2 of those characters have a bunch of extra stuff from the other characters that we deleted. We have a strength character, a dexterity character. We have 2 medics. We have a character that has lots of luck that can do gambling. We have a character that's high in charisma, in case we need that. We have a strength guy that can swim, that can climb. And then everybody has 1 in brawling and 2 in assault rifle. And the reason I didn't give one person 2 in brawling is because you don't want to have one of your characters that has an advantage in combat early on in the game, because experience in this game is based on who kills the enemy. So if you have your whole party and they're fighting a group of bunny rabbits, which you actually will fight bunny rabbits a little bit later in the game, and one person kills, you know, all the bunny rabbits because they have an advantage in brawling, they're going to get all the experience. Experience is not shared in this game, so you really kind of want to make things as even as possible. So anyway, that's how you create a party. Those are the things you want to look for, and now you can take your party and go into the Wasteland. So here we are in the Wasteland. The first thing that you want to do with your party is you're going to travel to this little town to our left called High Pool. And you want to kind of come into High Pool. So here's High Pool. Let's enter the new location. So in High Pool, the first thing you want to do is go down here to this little building, and you're going to walk in and go to this. He's a trader. There are traders that are general stores, and there are traders that are like ammo and gun traders. This guy's just a general store. So we're going to have Franks and Beans and Chuck Norris enter and sell all of the extra equipment that they got at the beginning of the game. So we're selling off the crowbars, the hand mirrors, the match, the canteen. Now you're going to want to keep a rope, canteen, and your party needs 1 crowbar. So there's Franks and Beans. He now has 110 buckaroos. Now we'll do Chuck Norris, same thing. We're going to go in, we're going to sell all the extra stuff. Now notice we can't sell the guns that we have. And the reason is this trader does not sell or buy guns or ammunitions. So rope canteen, that's all he's left with. He's now got 152 buckaroos. Martha Store can go in. She can sell the match, the hand mirror, the crowbar. We don't need that. She has 36 buckaroos. And Leroy Jenkins, he's going to go in and he's going to sell this stuff too. He's left with 39. So now when you go out here, we're going to look at Franks and Beans. He's the first one in the party. So we're going to pick Franks and Beans. And we're going to go to this screen here and hit the X button, which is to pull our money. Now, right now, you should have somewhere around $300 to $350, and we have $337. Now, what you're going to need is you're going to need 500 bucks. And that mission, there's a mission here in High Pool when you first come in, and there's an engine that you have to fix. You need 500 bucks to get the engine. We'll go over that in a minute, but step number 2 here for your team is you're going to want to go sell your extra weapons. So head back out into the Wasteland. And immediately when you get out into the wasteland, you're going to go to every character and you're going to equip your guns. So equip the guns that your characters have. So there's Franks and Beans. Now we do Chuck Norris. And the reason we are equipping these guns is because the stuff that you're going to find out here in the wasteland is dangerous and unpredictable. And unlike in the little towns in the beginning of the game where you know what you're encountering, here out in the wasteland there is stuff that can absolutely kill you, and you're going to need these guns equipped. So after your guns are equipped, you're going to travel around this mountain range here, and maybe we'll get into our first conflict. And you're going to go up to this little town here. You're going to want to enter up into the back left corner of the town. I'll tell you why in a second. This is Courts. We're going to enter Courts. As soon as you enter in through the back left, there is a building directly up and to the left that is a arms dealer guy. And you do not want to walk very far in this town, because if you get confronted in this town, the people that confront you are going to be very, very dangerous. So let's go up here and into this shop. So Franks and Beans can go in. Let's go in first. And you're going to look for the extra pistol that you got. This one here, sell that. And then this one here, sell that. Now you do have extra clips, and you actually have a knife. You can sell those as well. So Franks and Beans, we sold the extra gun. Let's sell the extra knife. We can sell some of these extra clips for some cash. And then Chuck Norris can enter now too. And same thing, Chuck Norris is going to sell the extra pistols that he has. He's going to sell the knives that he has. And that extra clip that he has. Now Martha Stewart and Leroy Jenkins, they don't have anything extra except for a knife. So Leroy Jenkins, Martha Stewart, they can go in here and sell their knives. And that's it. That's your party. So again, go to Franks and Beans. This screen here, hit the X button, pull all your money. You should have somewhere around 800 bucks. And let's get the hell out of here. Now we're back in the wasteland. We're going to go back into High Pool. And this is where you actually start the game. Is right here in High Pool. So we created a party, Franks and Beans, Chuck Norris, Martha Stewart, Leroy Jenkins. We have sold off all of the extra equipment we have. We are prepared to actually start playing the game. We have a good start here. We have $800 in cash, which will allow us to get a good start. And that's it. So this is how you create your party and get into the game to start really playing into some of these missions. I'm not sure if this is going to be a series or not. Let me know if you like it. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more. Go ahead and leave a like if you like this. And don't forget to subscribe for more content coming out. And hit that bell notification so that you're notified of all the content coming out on the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and thanks a lot for letting me be a part of your day. And we'll see you in the next video.